also known as the Kill Shot.
It feels good to be bad.
I'm gonna start this. I got it. Before I get banned, kicked off Twitter and TikTok, cause they so damn ticked off bitter. They want me to bounce like a fabric's off finna. We just.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Eminem week. We are going through his album, The Death of Slim Shady, and we are going to start with a little skit, and then we're going to go move on into one of his songs. I don't know which is the name of it. I think it's Lucifer.
Yes.
The next
Yeah.
one. So
I'm just gonna say, like the zipper with his face coming out every time, like it.
Well,
I could do without,
but
I wish we could pause it. Like,
I
stop
know,
looking at me like that. It's creepy.
It is creepy.
all right, y'all
Just
ready?
saying. Yeah.
Yep.
Man, why you doing this?
Cause you owe me. How? Cause I gave you everything.
What?
And what did you do? You walked away from me.
Yeah, but
You were too fucking blind to see I was good for you. I made you. You were nothing till you found me. How many times you try to kill me? I always come back. You can't outgrow me. You can't outthink me.
I'm all you got.
Okay.
He's talking about himself, his
Yeah.
old self.
Right, but why does that remind me of like an introduction, or like, you know how like video games, like in Grand Theft Auto, you know, you have these little parts where they come in.
Oh yeah.
Why does that remind me of that? Like
That
if you
is.
go
It
in-
sounds like it reminds me from like GTA 5,
Mhm.
like when Michael is like reading, like telling the story or like narrating the story. That's what it makes me think of.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
That's-
I agree 100%. But yeah,
There
I think
goes
that's
his
interesting, and
dessert.
I'm starting
but
to like
when
piece together.
Ghirardelli chocolate
I'm glad
chips
we're going
make
in.
cookies this era.
No, I'm glad we're going in line because like I'm starting to get an idea of, I think, kind of the message behind like the concept of this album. It's like I'm gonna wait until the end to kind of talk about it, but like as I'm listening to the lyrics and each song goes, like even if one is better than another, I'm starting to like.
I mean,
I'm starting to get the pieces of the puzzle. It's interesting.
I am getting. I mean, I'm like you. We'll have it all together then. But like, you know, he's burying himself, like the
Yeah.
drug addictions, all that. He's turned over a new leaf. He's a different person.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Well,
grown.
it's like we were talking about, you know, everybody wants the old Slim Shady back, and like the old Slim Shady versus the new Slim Shady, right? Like two different people, but like the old Slim Shady is who made the new Slim Shady what he is, right? Like he wouldn't be the new Slim Shady if he hadn't gone through what he went through, all that, and all the music he made, like the kind of person he is and changed. So it's like, how do you reconcile that when half your fans, you know, want something from you, and everybody has judgments about you and like
the old
who they
Slim
think you are.
Shady, the old Slim Shady he was in the drugs. He was ignoring his kids. He wasn't a great father. You know, he
Right.
said all that in
Well,
somebody
it's,
say
you
maybe
know-
everybody reacted to that one, but like
Yeah, well, you think about it, like all of the greatest songs have been written from some type of like trauma
right
or heartbreak or anger or some kind of like intense emotion, and generally it's like some kind of trauma, like something bad you've been through. So like the reason, like it's like when in that song Ren did the remix, the Nas remix, the halftime remix.
Yes.
And he says, I'm pimping my pain, you know, like in his songs, right? So like they use everything, like if you think back to all of Eminem's biggest hits, biggest songs, they all were about his life and his past and the shit he went through with his mom, and like him kind of like all the shit he would say he would like do to his mom, kill his mom, and this and that is all probably stuff he imagined in his head going through that horrific time in his life. But like all that is past now. And when you think about it, like the new Slim Shady, like he's not really going through those same struggles anymore. His life is much different. So like at that point, what do you start writing about? Like
right.
everybody wants the old Slim Shady back, but the old Slim Shady was a drug addict and not the best person.
He was mentally and
necessarily.
physically abused, from what it sounds like, you know, at one point in his life.
Yeah, and
that's what brought.
so now you come to this new Slim Shady.
Mhm.
And so now that you are rich, you're famous, you're successful, you're a legend in your own right, and like so now what do you write about? Like what are you going to rap about? And that's
Brings me
an
back to
interesting
something-
concept to me, you know?
And it brings me back to something that our favorite rapper says. You know, he talks about in some of his music about how people want me to do this and do that and do this and do that, but like those, whenever he was that person, he was a totally different person, and he's not
Right.
there no more. He's grown. So
Yeah. So I just, yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting to think about because it really does sometimes feel like two different people, and it's from like he's like 50 now. So I mean, he was probably his early 20s when that
grandpa
happened.
now.
So it's
yeah.
I mean he's a different person now, and when you're a different person, your music is going to be different too. So it's interesting though. Just like and I wonder if that just reminded me of the struggle you have within yourself, right? Your inner demons kind of thing, like, and that old Slim Shady kind of being that inner demon.
Carol, you're being quiet.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm just waiting to get to the next song. Like,
Oh, okay,
I'm
cool.
just,
All right, well,
I'm
let's
just
move it on
waiting.
then.
All right.
The coup de grace is the final shot, right between the eyes, also known as the kill shot.
It feels so good to be bad.
I'm gonna start. Yes, I got it. Before I get banned, kicked off Twitter and TikTok, cause they so damn ticked off bitter. They want me to bounce like a fabric soft finner. We just got rid of go kick rocks with her. But Dre on beats with the white
That was a
bass
corny
blondie
bar.
on the mic is like having steady B and cool C in the ride. Like we rap and did a little bank robbery on the side. So they want beef, we can make like Bonnie and Collide. Haters can meet the same exact fate as my dad. Wait,
Bonnie and
at least he
Clyde.
didn't miss me
That's
graduate.
clever.
Yeah, great. But mom, do I still act 8? Maybe a little Debbie, like a snack cake. But if this is what he do to his mom, imagine what he do to you. I'm a lunatic armed, and if it's you I used to clip on, for you to respond is ludicrous. Ma, look at what you to respond.
Must be a cold day in hell. Tell me what have we done? Take me out my misery. I bought heaven when it was up for sale, and now I need a refund, baby.
Wait, what the fuck? Where I put my... I think someone messed my meds. Probably, I bet it's my ex Molly that I bludgeoned to death. Already severed the head. I smell the fresh in the flesh, rotting, so it's breakfast in bed. If I wake up next to a dead body, multiple lacerations, contusions, abrasions, bruises, hallucinations, delusions, abusive. My language usage, they lose it when Drake produced it. As soon as he plays the music, it's lunacy. Treat the beat like a choice. Shady, choose it. Now all I see is dollar signs, losers. Bitch, I was in them trenches like them Columbine shooters. I was down bad, broke, and almost abandoned hope. Now my followers are like a satanic cult. Yeah, they listen to me like when Manson spoke. They say I don't know struggle no more, that's a joke. Bitch, the fucking elevator in my mansion's broke. I have to walk like half a block to get a can of Coke and Candace soap. I ain't mad at her, I ain't gonna throw the fact. Bitch forgot she was black, back at her, laugh at her like them crackers. She's back and after her back is turned in a cute MAGA hat with her brand new white lives matter shirt. Or say this MAGA dirt bag in a skirt just open the biggest can of worms on the whole planet.
Okay.
My mansion's broke, I have to.
Wait, what?
Well, it's like there was one part where he was like, they say I don't know the struggle no more or something. I was like, my bad, bro. But like, I mean, when you're that rich, you don't have as many struggles as you used to have. For sure. I mean, he doesn't have
Not
the struggles he used to have.
financially.
Literally, not financially, mentally, yeah. You know, but like, so it's interesting though. I mean, everybody has struggles, especially internally and mentally, and that's more what I was saying, you know. But like, yeah, financially, bro is definitely not struggling. But yeah, that just adds. I feel like that just adds to what I was kind of thinking already. But I want to hear the part that came after that. When Carol made the face.
What?
When Carol made the face, she was like.
So the
he's
mega
going
part,
after
right?
Candace.
The mega part?
No, he's going after Candace Owens.
Yeah, well, it was like a whole thing there.
Okay.
But
I
need
love
to hear it
Candace
all
Owens,
again.
by the way.
I do love Candace
too.
Owens. Like I mean, that's a strong alpha female right there.
Yes.
100%.
But anyways, let's see.
Me,
Yeah.
like when Manson spoke. They say I don't know struggle no more, that's a joke. bitch, the fucking elevator in my mansion's broke. I have to walk like half a block to get a can of Coke and Candace, so I ain't mad at her. I ain't gonna throw the fat bitch, forgot she was black. Back at her, laugh at her like them crackers. She's back and after her back is turned in a cute MAGA hat with her brand new white lives matter shirt. Or say this MAGA dirt bag in a skirt just opened the biggest can of worms on the whole planet Earth. Call a Grand Wizard clan, that's a grand dragon her like the national anthem. I won't stand for the tramp, but I can't diss her cause my plans are to get in her pants and I'll blow my chance if I answer back to her. My shit is like taking Deborah Mathers at her word. Yeah, I'm not absurd. We had a spat and afterwards we squashed the beef like a hamburger patty. Or should I say gigantic turd? Cause I put that shit to bed like Amber Heard at a mattress firm. But if this is what he do to mine, imagine what he do to you. I'm a lunatic armed, and if it's you I used to clip on. For you to respond, it's ludicrous. Ma, look at what you to respond.
This must be a cold day in hell. Tell me what have we done? Take me out my misery. I bought heaven when it was up for sale, and now I need a refund, baby.
So whether you friend or you are foe, far as bars go, even fucking retards know that as far as smoke with me, I don't think it'd be smart. So might as well go looking for smoke with Lamar, bro. But Marshall, you're getting more perverse every time you report a verse, and it's like you came from 2000, stepped out a portal cursing, hurling horrible slurs towards the world. And why can't you make fun of people behind their backs like a normal person? But when you reach these heights, freedom of speech dies with every line that I recite. Then PC police try to throw me in jail with no bail like a peace prize. For all of them years, they reduced me to tears, tried to shrink me to pea-size, only to see my self-esteem rise. Now these are my replies. They made me eat shit. I fed it back to them 3 times. Their father's the only one I ever been beat by. Squeeze mics like Burmese pie. Dances for each time you sleep on the floor. How you hear these strings climb. You reap what you sow. So what? So first I must weave rhymes. So seamlessly, then I'ma leave eyes in a state of disbelief. My genius is a trait. So the gap's in our genes, right? The gap. At least that's what it seems like. And I'm Lucifer, and Dre's the producer for the Antichrist.
And it leads right into the Antichrist is next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was interesting. Like, now he had some crazy cool rhyme schemes in there, even though it was shit he was saying I didn't agree with,
Right.
or I didn't particularly care for. Like, the rhyme schemes were classic Eminem, 100%. But like, yeah, I mean, even though I don't agree with some of the content, or I mean, I like Candace Owens, and some of the shit he said I don't agree with, because we don't see eye to eye on politics, and that's cool.
Right.
But overall, taking that out of the song, the beat was better than some of the other ones I've heard so far. Was there really, like, the hook was
It was more that guy.
it was
like,
it was I mean, it was, the guy sounded good, but like, I'm not sure I really dug the hook too much. Like, I mean, it was, I could take it or leave it, right? It was just kind of in the middle for me. But like, the rhyme schemes, the flow was a little repetitive. Like, I feel like I've heard this flow a lot in this album so far, but like, when he switched up some of the cadences with some of the rhyme schemes, that was really fucking dope. And there were some really funny punchlines in there too. Like, really good ones.
So one of the things I noticed is that he revisited. And when I say that, he made a lot of reference to other songs that he already did.
Yeah.
So yeah, I caught those. Just for those that were wondering, I did catch it. Because he had several of them. I don't recall them all. We're not gonna, because I'd have to go back and pinpoint. Go, that's one, that's one, that's one. But there were many, especially at the beginning of the song.
White America.
I actually love that fucking song.
I do too.
It's one of my favorites. But overall, this song definitely better than the last 2 that I heard. I'm not hating this one. Not that I necessarily hated the other ones. I'm just saying I'm not hating on this one in any way, really. I don't have anything.
Like I was the other ones, though.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if you didn't watch those, go back if you want to see me be a little mean. But anyways, I wasn't even that mean, but I was mean. Anyways,
He's throwing shade.
So, but this one definitely probably has some replay value. I probably could definitely like this one more. I'm still not wowed by it.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be one. I wouldn't skip it. I wouldn't be like, oh, not this one, and change the song or nothing like that. Like this one would still play. It'd have some replay value. I don't know that I would go search it necessarily, but like if it's playing, it's gonna play. So that's okay. But that's where I'm at on it.
Yeah.
Deadhead.
I agree with Lacey on how she said it about like I like this one better. I didn't agree necessarily with the context of some of the bars, but like other than that, I mean, but then again, I don't expect much else from Eminem when it comes to offending people. So I'm not offended. I'm just saying like he swings at everybody. It's all good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's okay to like not like something and also not get offended by it at the same time.
Right, because I'm not offended at all. Like I respect it. I respect.
No, I'm not offended.
Right.
But because like that's the crazy thing too is like I already know how he feels, right? So like I don't really expect any less. So it's not a shocker, and that's his opinion. And if I want somebody to respect mine, I got to respect theirs, even if I don't agree with it. But we need to normalize that shit.
No, and I respect the artwork. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. Yeah, this one's not too bad so far. It's good for me so far, and this album, it's gonna have to be Habits, and then this one. The other two, I could kind of leave alone. So,
yeah. But Renaissance today, and I like that one too. Habits and Renaissance. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, Renaissance was the second one we did, right? Or the first one, or.
Well, somebody say it was the first one we did because then we had.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, the two after that I liked as well. So whichever the first two from this album in order, like those two were really good. I mean, and then Save Me was great too. So those first three we did, I like had super high hopes, and it's come down just a little bit. But like, but it's still good because I mean it's Eminem. But like it's just when we're ranking Eminem's songs, like he has some that are just like holy shit, and then he has some that are just good.
Our reaction to Habits will actually be out tomorrow from the day that we're recording this, which is Monday. So
subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can watch it.
Right. All right, guys. So then on that note, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell if you want notified anytime the Betty's drop. And I guess we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.